The Tesla Model Q has come to redefine the concept of an affordable electric car. For years, the idea of a low-cost electric vehicle seemed distant, almost utopian. However, with an estimated price of just $19,999, Tesla has shaken up the market and put pressure on competitors that dominated the compact electric category. For comparison, models like the Chevrolet Bolt EV and the Nissan Leaf still sell in the $25,000 to $27,000 range, making the Model Q an extremely competitive option for those looking for excellent value for money. But the big question is, how did Tesla manage to reduce the price so much without compromising technology and performance? The answer lies in a highly optimized production process and an aggressive cost-cutting strategy. The Model Q focuses on the essentials, eliminating superfluous elements and keeping functionality as a priority. There is no excess or unnecessary design. Every detail has been thought through to ensure efficiency without inflating costs. Although this approach has already been applied in other Tesla models, in the Model Q it has reached a new level. From the choice of materials to the manufacturing methods, every decision was made to enable a truly disruptive car on the market. One of the factors that allowed this cost reduction was the simplification of the mechanics. Instead of a sophisticated all-wheel drive system, the Model Q uses a single motor in the rear, reducing complexity and production costs. In addition, the modular design concept adopted by Tesla allows for a more agile and economical assembly process, without sacrificing safety or performance. The result? A vehicle that maintains the essence of Tesla, but without the high price tag that usually accompanies the brand. However, the true impact of the Model Q is not only in its affordable price, but in the potential it has to democratize electric cars. For a long time, these vehicles were seen as premium products, accessible only to those who could afford innovation and sustainability. Now, with a Tesla under $20,000, this barrier is being broken, and the automotive industry could undergo a revolution. Competing automakers will need to rethink their strategies to keep up with this new reality. But the Model Q's differential goes beyond price. The adoption of 4,680 batteries represents one of the biggest advances in this model. They offer greater energy efficiency, lower production costs and competitive performance within the category. These cells are 5 times larger than the 2170 used in the Model 3 and Model Y, but with a 35% increase in energy density, resulting in more power with less weight and less consumption of raw materials. This not only reduces manufacturing costs, but also improves the vehicle's overall performance. With this optimized battery, the Model Q can achieve a range of between 250 and 300 miles, something previously exclusive to more expensive models. Another impressive point is the weight reduction, which improves both drivability and energy efficiency. Those who imagine that an entry-level Tesla would have inferior performance may be surprised by the numbers. Tesla has managed to maintain a high standard of performance while cutting costs where possible. In addition, the company has invested heavily in recycling and reusing materials to further reduce production costs. Studies show that recycling lithium-ion batteries can reduce costs by up to 30%, making the process more sustainable and financially viable. In the Model Q, this philosophy can be taken to another level, with reused cells undergoing rigorous testing before being incorporated into the vehicle. Another strategy that contributed to cost reduction was the simplification of the battery design. The optimized structure requires fewer components and fewer assembly steps, reducing waste and making manufacturing more efficient. This factor is crucial for a low-cost car, as every detail directly impacts the final price. With a faster production cycle and a lower demand for raw materials, the Model Q manages to be economically viable without compromising quality or safety. The engineering involved in building this battery has also brought innovations that further increase the vehicle's efficiency. The structural design of the 4,680 cells allows them to be part of the car's structure, reducing the need for a heavy chassis to support them. This concept, known as a structural battery, was already implemented in the Model Y, but it becomes even more relevant in the Model Q, helping to reduce both weight and costs. Ultimately, this approach results in a car that is cheaper to produce and more energy efficient. The design of the Model Q follows the philosophy of intelligent simplicity, cutting costs without compromising Tesla's identity. Both the exterior and interior were designed with a minimalist approach, prioritizing the optimization of production without losing the functionality or modern look that consumers expect from a Tesla. When looking at the Model Q, it is clear that it maintains the brand's characteristic aerodynamics, but with fewer unnecessary elements and a total focus on efficiency. In doing so, Tesla is not only delivering an affordable car, but is also redefining the electric vehicle market, making them a realistic option for a much wider audience. The simplified construction of the Tesla Model Q has a direct impact on reducing manufacturing costs. The exterior design maintains Tesla's signature visual identity, but with even more minimalist lines and a more compact format. An example of this approach is the elimination of conventional door handles, which not only contributes to a more modern look, but also reduces the number of moving components, reducing maintenance costs. In addition, Tesla has opted for more affordable materials, ensuring strength and durability without resorting to the high-cost aerospace aluminum found in more sophisticated models, such as the Model S and Cybertruck. Another key factor in reducing costs is Tesla's revolutionary Unboxed production process, which represents a significant advance in the manufacturing of electric vehicles. Instead of the traditional linear assembly line, where the car is built in sequence, Tesla adopts a modular method, where large sections of the vehicle are assembled separately and then joined together, like pieces of a puzzle. This system speeds up manufacturing, reduces waste and eliminates unnecessary steps, allowing the Model Q to be produced more quickly and at a lower cost. The philosophy of simplification is also reflected in the interior design. Instead of a dashboard full of physical buttons and controls, almost all functions have been integrated into a central touchscreen, a feature already consolidated in the brand's vehicles. This decision reduces costs by eliminating traditional components and, at the same time, reinforces the futuristic look characteristic of Tesla cars. The interior materials were chosen with a focus on durability and sustainability, using recyclable fabrics and environmentally friendly plastics. To keep the price affordable, some items considered superfluous in other models were removed, such as electrically adjustable seats and luxury finishes. However, this does not mean that the car loses out on comfort or practicality. Tesla has found a balance, ensuring a pleasant experience for drivers and passengers with materials that are resistant to everyday wear and tear, without driving up costs unnecessarily. A critical point for compact car buyers is storage capacity and practicality in everyday life. Despite its simplified design, the Model Q surprises in this regard. Tesla managed to optimize the interior space intelligently, ensuring good use of the volume without compromising the comfort of the occupants. One of the highlights is the front trunk, an advantage that many competitors in the same price range simply do not offer. With approximately 8 cubic feet of space, it provides an additional option for storing quickly accessible items, without having to open the rear trunk. In the rear, Tesla went even further, offering approximately 80 cubic feet of total space when the rear seats are folded down. This puts the Model Q ahead of direct competitors such as the Chevrolet Bolt EUV and the Nissan Leaf, which offer less space for luggage and bulky items. For a compact car, this storage capacity makes a big difference, especially for those who need a versatile vehicle for everyday use, whether for transporting groceries, luggage, or even sports equipment. Another functional detail is the innovative design of the center console. Instead of a simple compartment between the seats, Tesla has developed a modular solution, with hidden storage spaces and a flexible system that allows the organization of the interior to be customized according to the driver's needs. In addition, the touchscreen interface continues to be one of the brand's great differentiators, offering intuitive control over the vehicle's main functions. The Tesla Model Q's center console acts as the vehicle's main control hub, offering quick access to all settings without the need for numerous physical buttons. This approach not only frees up space, but also maintains a clean, modern and minimalist interior design. In addition to aesthetics, Tesla has focused on practicality to ensure that the Model Q is as convenient as possible for everyday use. The seating arrangement was designed to offer maximum comfort without wasting space, allowing even rear-seat passengers to have a comfortable environment for longer trips. The materials used in the interior finish were chosen with durability and ease of cleaning in mind, an essential point for those looking for a practical and long-lasting car. Tesla has opted for sustainable fabrics and recycled plastics, reducing environmental impact without compromising quality. This decision reinforces the brand's commitment to sustainability, making the Model Q a more environmentally friendly option in the electric vehicle market. Another key aspect of the usability of an electric car is the convenience of charging. The Model Q is designed to support ultra-fast charging, allowing the battery to reach 80% charge in approximately 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the station used. This performance puts the Model Q at an advantage in the affordable electric vehicle segment, ensuring that drivers can recover a large part of the car's range in just a few minutes, whether during a coffee break or while shopping. This charging efficiency reinforces the Model Q's proposal as an ideal urban vehicle, ready to face busy routines. Driving an electric car is not just about efficiency and economy, but also about comfort and the experience behind the wheel. Although it is one of Tesla's most affordable models, that does not mean that the company has neglected interior refinement. The Model Q has received significant improvements in sound insulation and overall comfort, making for a quieter and more enjoyable ride. After all, no one wants an affordable car that feels cheap to drive. Tesla has improved the insulation materials to minimize external noise, something that is especially important in an electric vehicle, where the absence of a combustion engine makes external sounds more noticeable. As a result, the Model Q provides a level of silence in the cabin that is comparable to that of more expensive models, allowing occupants to better enjoy music, podcasts, or simply a quiet journey without distractions. Another detail that improves the driving experience is the panoramic roof with UV protection. In addition to enhancing the interior design and creating a feeling of spaciousness, this special glass has been treated with a coating that blocks the most intense sunlight, reducing cabin heat. This means that the air conditioning can operate more efficiently, saving energy and extending battery life. The Model Q seats were designed to balance simplicity and comfort. Although they do not have sophisticated electric adjustments like Tesla's premium models, they have an ergonomic design that offers good lumbar support, making long journeys less tiring. The high-density foam used in the seats ensures resistance to wear and tear without compromising comfort. In addition to the attention to detail in the seats, Tesla optimized the layout of the cabin to maximize legroom, which is often a challenge in compact cars. The air conditioning system is also worth mentioning. In line with the brand's minimalist philosophy, the air vents were designed to distribute the airflow evenly, avoiding hot or cold spots inside the cabin. This system can be adjusted remotely via the Tesla app, allowing the driver to regulate the temperature before even getting into the car, providing greater convenience in everyday life. One of the most useful features of the Tesla Model Q is the ability to control the air conditioning system remotely, allowing the driver to adjust the temperature before even getting into the car, something that is especially valuable on days of intense heat or extreme cold. Another essential aspect of the driving experience is the suspension. Tesla adjusted the Model Q system to find the ideal balance between comfort and stability, something that is essential for a vehicle designed for urban environments. This calibration allows the car to absorb irregularities in the asphalt efficiently, preventing excessive impacts from reaching the interior of the cabin. This makes the Model Q an interesting choice for those who face bumpy roads on a daily basis, as well as for those who simply want a smoother ride. The arrival of the Model Q is not only an important milestone in Tesla's strategy, but also a turning point in the affordable electric car market. With a highly competitive price and a respectable technology package, the model puts enormous pressure on the automakers that dominated this segment until then. Brands such as Chevrolet, Nissan and Chinese manufacturers, which had been gaining ground with cheaper options, now need to rethink their strategies. The Model Q redefines what is expected of a low-cost electric car and raises the big question, will other automakers be able to keep up? Tesla has already proven its ability to set trends. When it launched the Model S, it put electric sedans on the radar of the luxury market. With the Model 3, it showed that it was possible to have a high-performance EV at an affordable price. Now, with the Model Q, the company aims to put an end to the idea that a cheap electric car has to be inferior. This move could further accelerate the automotive industry's transition to electric vehicles, making it unsustainable for competitors to continue betting solely on combustion or hybrid models as low-cost alternatives. The impact of the Model Q can also be seen in the way Tesla is adjusting its production chain. The company has already started to reorganize its assembly lines, reducing the stock of old models and prioritizing the production of the new compact. Reports indicate that the long-range Model Y, for example, is virtually sold out in some regions, which could be an indication that Tesla is revamping its operations to focus on the Model Q. Strategic moves of this kind do not go unnoticed by the market, and competitors know that a launch of this magnitude can completely change the scenario. In addition, the aggressive pricing of the Model Q could trigger a chain reaction, forcing other automakers to re-evaluate their prices. Until now, entry-level electric cars have typically ranged between $25,000 and $30,000, but Tesla is coming with an option under $20,000. This sets a new standard for consumers and could force giants like GM, Ford, and Volkswagen to reduce the prices of their EVs to remain competitive. The big challenge for competitors is that Tesla already has an extremely efficient production system and a cost structure adjusted for this type of operation. For traditional automakers, which still rely on conventional manufacturing processes, reducing prices without compromising profit margins will be a much more complicated task. In addition to the direct impact on the affordable electric segment, innovations in the production process and advances in the Model Q's batteries could benefit Tesla's entire vehicle lineup. If the company can consolidate its modular production strategy and expand the use of 4,680 cells to other models, we could see price reductions in more expensive vehicles, such as the Model Y and Model S. This means that the Model Q could be just the beginning of an even more aggressive phase for Tesla in its quest for absolute leadership in the EV sector. The response of traditional automakers to this movement will be crucial in defining the future of the industry. Some have already indicated that they may cut prices on their electric vehicles, while others may launch simplified versions of their models to compete directly with the Model Q. However, Tesla's greatest asset has always been its ability to innovate and reduce costs at the same time. Even if competitors manage to launch cars with similar prices, they will hardly have the same flexibility for price adjustments that Tesla has, thanks to its vertical structure and highly optimized production model. The electric vehicle market has never been so competitive, and the Model Q promises to take this competition to a new level. Tesla has already proven that it is not afraid to challenge industry standards, and with an affordable and efficient car, it can finally accelerate the transition to electric like never before. The big question that remains is the rest of the industry really prepared for this new reality?